Perfect.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Hello, my name's Daniel G. Wilson, and this is DHW Spotlight, Comic Book Edition. Today on Spotlight, I'll be talking to...
My name is Joe Ose-Bonsu. I'm part of a group called Heroes of the World.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Explain Heroes of the World.
So Heroes of the World is something that myself and my best buddy Mark Williams created back in 2005. It was originally Heroes of the Caribbean, and it's a brand that we developed where we had heroes from different Caribbean islands. So when we first debuted at Caribana, we had people ask us, okay, you have the Caribbean islands, but where's Ghana, where's Canada? And then years down the line, we ended up creating heroes for those countries. And then right afterwards, we developed it into Heroes of the World. And that's when our business manager, Sean Cuffey, came on board. He actually suggested the name. And that's how we ended up developing that whole thing.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Can I see some of your work?
Yeah. So these are a sample of some of the characters. So you got Jamaica, Ghana, which is my homeland, and then Canada.
And you also did Toronto as well.
Also did Toronto. So Toronto, since we did all the countries, we rolled out with a special edition Toronto
Very cool.
print. Yeah.
Very awesome.
Yeah. Thanks.
Now, I must say, as a Jamaican Canadian, I must say I was very excited when I saw this specifically as well. Was there way in terms of making superheroes, creating superheroes for different countries in the world?
Okay.
Because as you know, many countries are, shall we say, usually underrepresented, particularly in the Western comic market in terms of superheroes. Would you say that what you're doing? How would you say what you're doing? Would you say you're kind of helping to change that, shall we say, underexposure, for lack of a better term?
Definitely. We're definitely trying to change it with Heroes of the World. So you see cultural heroes or international superheroes. They're usually, or patriotic heroes, I should say. It's usually like guys like Captain America and Captain Britain that get their shine, or even like a guy like Union Jack that's part of Marvel.
Yes.
They usually get their shine, and we saw that and we're like, you know what? Why isn't everybody represented? You know what I mean? They tried to do it with X-Men, but then one character ended up getting the focus,
Wolverine.
which was Wolverine. Yeah, it was crazy. But with Heroes of the World, we want to create something where everybody gets their shine. Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, Chile, Philippines, everybody gets it, and so forth. Everybody gets their shine. So that's why we developed this brand, so that we include everybody. So
I must say thank you for that. It's very cool.
no problem, man. We do it for you guys. Like I said, you are the hero of the world, which is what we say on Instagram and Facebook. So
Now, you yourself, tell me, are you Mississauga-based artist?
I'm a Mississauga-based artist. Yeah, I was raised in Mississauga, born in Toronto actually, but raised in Mississauga throughout my upbringing. So, yeah.
What would you say is about, say, the Toronto, and Mississauga specifically, but the area around Toronto? What would you say the comic book scene is like there? Is like here, for
In
example,
Mississauga?
different from, say, other parts of Canada, the world?
You know what? I think it's on par. Like the comic scene in Mississauga is on par with like all the other places. Like we have some awesome fans, really awesome comic fans in Mississauga, and I always feel that Mississauga is like the breeding ground for a lot of us creators. I know myself, Mark of Heroes of the World, a couple of our other friends. We're all from Saga, so as well as other artists. So we've used Saga as like our our launch pad.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Now, I have to ask also, just from my own personal history, have you ever used Anansi in any of your stories?
You know what's funny? Anansi is the name of the boy, the Ghana boy.
Oh, cool.
So his powers allow him to transform into a spider, at heightened moments, but at the same time too, he has spider powers that are similar to Spider-Man. Not necessarily with the web shooters or whatever, but then you have the climbing walls
Yeah.
and so forth. So his name is Anansi.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And also, I see you have a Rasta hero as well.
Yeah, so you have Hyperspring. He has supersonic sound and healing ability. Massive, who is super strong. He can augment his physique, kind of like how Bane does, but without the venom. You also got Agra, who can control plant life. And then Escapade, who has super speed and invisibility.
Would you say the super speed has anything to do with, say, Jamaica's, say, Olympic record?
Yes. So when we came up with the character, we're like, Mark was like, "Yo, we should make her similar to like Usain Bolt," and I'm like, "Yo, that's dope. Let's do this." And then we both included the invisibility because she runs so fast that she can disappear, right?
Ah.
Yeah. So, hence the name Escapade.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What other projects do you have any other projects you're working on as well, or?
Well, we have the Heroes of the World comic book that we work on. So that's a seasonal series that we drop. Tells the story of Ore Gaia, who is a 12-year-old hero in training. He travels the world and fights the forces of evil with help from heroes from around the world.
Huh.
Yeah.
And his name Gaia, I guess, is a reference to what he did fighting around the world.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah, and Ore, if you spell Ore backwards, it's obvious.
Oh.
Yeah. See?
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Now, how can people find your find your books and your material?
So they can find us at different comic book stores with the comics. So we're at Gotham Central, Stadium Comics, Silver Snail. In Orangeville, we're at the Gauntlet. We're also at Dr. Comics in Kensington, as well as Comic Pile. And where else is there? Little Island Comic Books, we have some stuff. You can also get our comic books online as well. Where else is there? You can also find us online too. www.theheroesoftheworld.com. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram. We're like all over the web. We also have an app as well. So we have an app for Android and iPhone. If you're on the iPhone, if you're getting it for the iPhone, type in HOTW in the App Store and you'll be able to find it. Android, you're going to type in Heroes of the World, all one word, lowercase, and you'll be able to find our app there.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
No problem, buddy.
And keep making those awesome superheroes.
Oh, we will. We definitely will.
All right.
Alrighty.
Thanks.